2-2. A little squibber, and it's booted by Tellez, what had the makings of a very routine out number one instead of an error.
Second one's not fun at all. Down and in.
There's a grounder left side of the infield. That's Cabrera who dropped it. Could have easily been Volpe. Instead,
2-2. Guys are entrenched. Gino, little bobble, can't pick it up, but Holiday's aboard.
On the ground to third. Dunn charges, can't play it. Ortiz puts it in his pocket. Do or die play for Dunn.
Guys swinging pitches out of the strike zone.
On the ground towards third and off the glove of Candelario and into left. Churio is safe on the E5.
Down and a 2-1 to Walker. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, Story with a nice play to spin to throw. Oh, and it's dropped. Casas dropped it at first. Oh, would have been a sensational play.
On the ground, under the glove of Capra. McLean digging for two. Here's the throw from Collins. It's late. Capra's been.
Sun is out, first time in a couple days, and heated up. Stuart Fairchild bunts the first pitch that he sees to Max Muncy, who throws it away. That's the first pitch that Stuart Fairchild sees in an Atlanta Braves uniform.
On the ground, bobbled at third, and there's going to be no play. This will be his 60th pitch of the ball game. On the ground, slow roller. Forgas cannot make the play.
That's what.
Top to third. Duran on the lean. Little toe, and he's safe.
After the postgame show. Haas bunts. Brian King. Good fielding. No, he got there. It was a good job getting to the baseball, but just couldn't make the play.
Strong, Matt Shaw and Miguel Amaya catching today. One bouncer over there. He's going to have to backhand it for Max Muncy at second. That's off the bag. And
The plate on the outside and then came right back with another heater. Glance to short. De La Cruz darts in, loses the ball. Espinal barehand, no play.
The pitch is just filthy.
Here's Otto Lopez, and he grounds one to Francisco Lindor, and that one eats him up.
That's 2 errors today. For the cap, he gets it into the glove, he changes it.
Slow roller. That'll be a tough play, and Lindor boots it. Well, you rarely see Lindor make an error on the infield, and they may very well for it.
On the ground left side, Rocchio will go to first. Throw is off the mark and reaching.
Look for, in this case, the visiting team.
3 ground balls here, but Maton cannot make the play at second.
2 up and 2 down. J.J. Bleday, the batter, center fielder. He goes after the first pitch, and you know sometimes it works out great when you this is airmailed. J.P. Crawford, a rare throwing blunder.
$12 million salary from the Giants. Rolled to short. And lost by Encarnacion Strand. Safe arrival. Spring training and had a really good spring. Yeah. Tremendous offseason. Had a lot of confidence in spring training and earned the job.
There's a bobble, and that's not in time at first. And Griffin Conine is going to reach out.
Softly lined on one hop to Bogarts. High throw pulls him.
No dice. Tommy Pham leads off the top of the 5th to Hopper, and that is off the glove of Graham Pauley. It's going to roll into left field, and it should go down as an E5 to start the top of the 5th.
Not a lot that the
opportunity. Ground ball out to the shortstop Edwards. It eats him up, and that's going to be an E6 in the 3rd error.
Actually improved over last year, and he wants to play left, so he's going to play some left.
Reyes bobbles as Contreras reaches. Moving to third is Churio. Ground ball. Terang bobbles again, and Grisham will reach. Terang got 2 pitches today. And Langford chops out one to third. Backhand Williamson, and he can't get it cleanly. Everybody's safe.
Grounded down to third and booted by Ramirez, and Kirk is going to reach. Boy, you don't see that very often.
Festive. My first question was, well, Nick Lodolo doesn't even listen to music. McClain loses the handle. Lodolo doesn't even listen to music, so let alone dance. Was
on a piece of paper looks better than this outing, and I would argue he might have thrown the ball better today than he did in San Francisco.
Agreed. Ground ball to shortstop, and then Krim couldn't hold on to it at first.
Yeah, I saw a stat, the last 5 lefties that the Rays have faced, they've lost 4 of them.
Booted by Volpe, and that's going to be an E6, allowing Caminero to reach.
Most importantly, it's working right now with his quality of contact, and he's, we haven't seen him this confident in the big leagues in a long time. Perfect time to get picked. Not picked. Or picked.
Slowly hit to Chapman, and Chapman is going to lift up his glove just a little too soon.
Right side. Good glove on the backhand. Contreras, bad throw. Friedel turns. Alertly shoots up to second. The catcher, Pozo, gathers.
7 with runners in scoring position. That's 20th in baseball.
On ball to third. And Duar dropped it. His throw to first is not in time. Ahmed.
Bounce it to second for Lopez. Knocks it down, and then it pops out of his hand like a wet bar of soap.
San Diego. Payoff pitch to Iglesias. And a grounder to short. Adames. Low throw, and in and out of the glove.
Want to smother it with your chest protector. That ball bounced off the glove.
Off the end of the bat, broken bat. It goes off of Vargas's glove, and he will not have a play.
Oh, yeah. It is rich, hearty, fantastic eating. Holiday could have been 2, and on his first chance of the game, Jackson kicks it, so that'll be an error. The Orioles' 3rd error of.
Towards short, played on a short hop there by Sweeney. His throw is going to be late. Yiner forced the issue.
Ground ball, backhanded by Bichette. The long throw, and Guerrero can't come up with a scoop, allowing Judge to reach.
Strikeout rate is below league average. No, Correa stays, and this one cued left side. Rengifo on the charge. He booted it. Back-to-back errors to the Angels here in the inning. But very comfortable at the ballpark. And a tight game, and Carlos Correa's hit the ball hard all 3 times today. Shoots this one by Paris. Another aggressive turn, and Correa's on for the 3rd time today.
And it's booted there by Mastroboni. Leadoff error puts him out.
Has delivered to his players, and I think that's important when you've got one of your veterans. As that ball is misplayed, and now Wilson looked like he came up a little gimpy. I don't know.
Well, might have got him on the toe or on the foot if it on the bat.
As low as he probably wanted it to be.
That one's up the middle, and that's where Sweeney is. Bounce the throw, boy. We've seen him do that a couple of times on the homestand. That is so untraced.
In his career. No balls, 2 strikes on Smith. Lined up the middle. Adames knocks it down. Picks it up. The throw is too late. Infield hit for Josh Smith. That was a bullet. 1-2 on Junior Caminero. Roll to third. Right to Gino. High throw, and he throws it over Pavin's head. Sloppy defensive night for the Diamondbacks tonight. They're just.
You got to dumb it down.
Bella ground ball moving. Henderson to his left. He boots it. And a base runner for the Nats here.
In striking distance here, only the 5th inning. Shonowell lines one. It is off the glove of the shortstop Connor Falefa. And Shonowell reaches first. And I wonder if Darno shielded the ball a little bit.
Slow roller. Not an easy play. Capra can't make the play.
So a 2
against left-handed hitters.
It's off the glove of Gage Workman, and it goes into left field. So Shohei Ohtani reaches base.
This is my choice. This sugar is going to get me through the rest of the game.
A bounce out of the glove of Ozzie. Close at first and safe on the head first slide is Jordan Walker.
Completely wiping the slate clean.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. He was really good.
Whoops. Bobbled by Bush, and Perdomo's safe.
That's become a bit of an issue for the Cubs here in recent days.
An outstanding sight. A ground ball through deep first base, as that one is grounded toward deep shortstop, and Turner's aboard. Archie.
Their son, my cousin Pete, his wife Livia, and Archie. It's Archie's first game.
Tell you what, I like that name, Archie. It's It's going to wind up being another error.
Shatters his bat. But Muncy cannot make the play at second, and Robert Jr.
Pretty good hitter.
One hopper. Amaya trying to stay with it, but it'll be Brent Rooker with an infield.
Are those two guys the catchers of your future? Are one of them a possible trade candidate at some point to package with something? Boy, that's an awful throw by Suarez at third. And Wagaman.
And batted ball distance. Those are some good numbers for him that'll lead to good things.
Bouncer to third. Rengifo has it. Spins, throws to first, and it gets away from Shotwell. So Young is safe at the wall. It ended up being a sac fly, but kind of felt robbed. There's a bouncer short, and that gets right underneath Newman's glove. And Semien is aboard. That ball smashed 110.
And there's 2 away in the second inning. Back up the middle. And Sosa backhanding on the shortstop side of the bag as Vaughn can't scoop it at first.
Most likely going to be another hit.
First pitch, hard ground ball, booted by De La Cruz. And Rodriguez is in.
The Carapazza today has that duty. Hard hit off of Horner. Stays with it. It's late. Reaching at second base is Tyler Wade.
100 for Quintana. And a ground ball to first. Backhanded by Hoskins. Race to the bag, and Hoskins led him too far, and it goes into the dugout.
Drive the ball a bit more.
1-2, chopper back to the mound. Bobbled. Backhand throw, and Mydroth is safe.
Double or even a triple. Over to shortstop, Adames boots it.
They have to give that an error, right?
Did a nice defensive play early in the game. On the ground, Shaw, and that eats him up. Into left field, Martinez will take a big turn as Happ retrieves it and fires it in. So the lead off.
Still want the ball to get to you, but there's some pressure there.
Yainer Diaz, and this is just the second error all year since he came up on Ryan Ritter, and I mean he's been so steady
about that. Like calculating the number of home runs in the month.
Junis felt like a better offensive.
That's just it. I feel like things have gotten better. There's a ground ball, and Crawford's throw bounces away from Solano.
Tough play for Perdomo on the backhand. What a throw, and Naylor couldn't quite hang on.
Biggest change is what he does here, showing his back to the batter. Ortiz fires across, short hop, and Jordan Beck is safe. He runs well.
Slow roller, long run, and nice stretch again by Alonso as Mauricio had a long way to go.
And that's a hot shot under the glove of Freddie Freeman.
Actually, it broke his glove.
All by myself. The times that I actually got out of those struggles is because I asked for some advice.
There's a bobble and an error on Cody Clemens, and that also has been.
Get it up there. at 102 to have that good a command.
That one off the end of the bat. Taylor's going to have to field his position. Can't quite find it, but the throw is just not in time.
Off the pitcher, kicks out and off of Abrams to second base and reaching.
Big leagues. It wasn't time yet for James Wood. So you got to give something up.
Slowly hit, and Kolek will fire this one away. Kind of threw it in towards the runner. And Abrams will end up at second base.
Doesn't matter. It's where you're at 162.
3-2 pitch. This one loops softly to short. Bobbled by Crawford, and everybody's safe. Some spin on that baseball upon dissension in France.
Rolled to second, and Garcia can't handle it.
The wrist started to roll. The wrist started to roll there, and he still kept it back.
Chopped to the left side, in and out of the glove of Keith. And by the time he recovers, no chance at first. Morrell is aboard.
Especially with position players, Wayne, because pitchers will adjust to you. And that's exactly what we're seeing sometimes.
And there's a rare error from Jeremy Pena. As Adele gets to second base, Pena boots that one.
To short. And unable to make the scoop on the back end is Frelick. And Bride is on.
Goldie, you want to be on TV?
Yeah, all right. Let's get her. Say hello.
Say hi.
Hello.
That gets through the infield. I wanted to ask you about Matthew Tkachuk. You've won 3 consecutive Stanley Cups. He's got.
Lopez hitting .227 in 17 games in the month of June. That one backs up Austin Riley. Long throw to first, not in time. Ripped to third. Oh, it gets underneath the glove of Bone. That'll be his third to Iowa. And a quick note on his time there as Bone grounds one sharply to short. Handled by Winkler, but a low throw, and Wagnerman can't pick it at first. That's on Jack. That'll be his second big lead.
A little tapper left side. It'll be tough. And a bobble by Caminero down there at third. He knew he was going to.
Guys. And a two-hopper out to their shortstop, Ritter, who drops it. And that'll be his first error.
Home run, if you remember, it was a grand slam. Bounces this one to short. And it's kicked by Arias. Did you see that hop coming? I did.
It was coming.
Right in front of the plate. Cal Raleigh pounces on it, throws low, and it's all the way to the short wall in the right field, fielded by Dom Canzone and Schneemann, who looked like he would be out.
Hot shot to the right side and into right field for a base hit. Carroll fields and fires in. Well, that's 3 hard hit balls.
Pena's bobblehead. A lot of wine shirts to go around. Oh, that's routine.
And Brendan Rodgers is going to reach. We rarely.
In play, cutting it off Toro. High throw, took him off the bag. Should have had an out there.
Best record in baseball in that time, and in first place in the East. Big old bounce to second. Campbell has to wait on it, then it pops out of his hand like a wet bar of soap. I don't think.
There's a mustache. Seager to second. Booted. The rebound to my drop, but Seager beats it out.
Little door after. Ground ball. Riley bobbles, and he'll not be able to recover, so Goodman will reach.
One-0 home, and a ground ball. Campbell back it up, misplayed that one. And has no throw at first base. We had made a nice stab earlier. This one he boots.
The Dodgers got him for a few, but other than that, he's been fantastic.
At short, Volpe will bobble it. Ref Snyder's going to be safe. Yankee defense has been very successful.
under the glove of Espinal. Suzuki is aboard. That'll be an E5.
Big movement, but he's got good command of it.
Tapper to third. Machado charges. He will throw on the run. And it's offline. And
Chopper hit towards first. Alcantara's got to cover and get over. That was not a very good throw by Eric Wagaman. That was a late developing play.
Goes in on his hands, gets a ground ball to third. Rosario cut in front of C.J. Abrams, but couldn't glove it. Would have been a tough play for either infielder there. As
the sinking fastball, the sinker from Mitch Spence.
Buxton on the ground to third. Muncy right there to gobble it up, and a low throw to first, and Soderstrom can't dig it out. That's how the ball game will
really good. Got to give some credit to Eddie Perez. He has done a tremendous job. Oh, what a bummer. He booted it. And that's going to allow Alec Thomas to read.
It's well established what Buck can do.
On the ground to Brooks Lee. A little bobble. Try to recover. Can't. So Lee, after making.
Zach Neto ahead in the count early. And he attacks. And that is a rope to the third base. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And Williamson unable to handle that. How do you score that, partner?
ground ball over to short. CJ picks it. Throws high of first. Nathaniel Lowe can't get down to the bag in time, and the Rangers get a little bit of a gift.
So here's Goldschmidt, struck out looking in the first. Grounds that one to third. Backhanded nicely by Meyer. The long throw, but not coming up with the scoop is Toro, as Judge stops at third. We told you about their bad defense.
It's a little humid, but you know what? That's all right. We're starting to get used to it.
Yeah, there's a ground ball down to first off the mid of Hicks. And Lau aboard for the second time. And so the Rays put that leadoff man.
And that slider left in the middle of the plate. That's a fair ball. So Farmer's going to reach as Mauricio boxed it into the ground. That means the tying run will come up with Tyler Freeman.
I mean, you're going to be the hero the next day.
This is put in play to second. Estrada had to go under his glove.
The responsibility is heavily geared.
Bouncing ball to short. Henderson moves over, shuffles, low throw to first. Rivera can't dig it out.
And you know what, Chris?
To third, and Barger knocks it down, stays with it, and Guerrero won't dig this one out. Well, Barger has tested him a few times today.
First pitch here, it's a chopper to third. It played Rengifo, and Rodriguez will reach. Luis Rengifo has had a really tough time defensively this year. The Giants playing throughout the Bay Area. It's a roller to the left side. It's knocked down by Muncy. But Newman's safe at first, and the Angels have runners on first and second.
He doesn't throw hard, and he's not going to blow you away.
On to third. Moncada throws it away.
Oh, my goodness. Right out of the chute, they're giving you a break.
For his throat after that play. There's a ground ball hits softly out towards second. Fitzgerald or Winkler bobbles it.
Big error in last night's game by Connor Norby over at third. Couple of errors here again, and how about a third?
He got screened by his first baseman.
A fun one to try to get to, lefty on lefty.
Albies hits that to third, off the glove of Edmundo Sosa. And Albies is aboard. E5.
And comes down and away and soft.
Soto hits it right at the shifted third baseman, Muncy. He low throws it, and Soto beats it out.
That we play in, that ball is a home run. Mookie slow roll to third. Vientos underneath his glove, and it requires Lindor to pick it up. A weak
0-2 here to Arise. Austin Riley, tough hop.
And he's not going to be able to get Luis Arraez. Just a bad bounce right into the belly of the Braves third baseman.
Side of the plate. It's this crew. Little ground ball. Hamilton right on top of the bag. Throws poorly down into the dirt. Toro couldn't scoop it, and that'll be an error.
Weekend series, June 6th through the 8th against Seattle. There's a ground ball to short. Neto rooted back for it, able to handle it, but a high throw, and that pulled Shonowell off the bag. Neto got handcuffed a bit by the spin on that ball.
Harlan Cardoza met me in the tunnel today. I mean, it's
Lee off on the pitch. A tapper back to Irvin, who has a kick off his glove, and he'll put it in his pocket. E1.
Rolled to short. Swanson. On a bounce, gets by.
Get back.
Up the middle. A knockdown here by Holiday, and he can't collect it. So Toro's going to be safe at first. Red Sox hitting the ball hard.
Stott. Retreating is Tovar. Still with time, maybe. Nope. Stott runs really well.
Have become already.
1-2 off of Kohanowitz. Gathers quickly, throws away from Newman. That'll hit off the screening, and Soderstrom moves from second to third. It's good getting to see him again. 1-2, Brown lines it to Anderson, and it's off his glove. Well, Tim Anderson kind of played that baseball like he was all over
AAA, but the weather was scheduled to be bad in Lehigh, where Buffalo is right now, so they both went down to Florida, got some work in. Hopefully they're both getting closer, and now another one in the dirt. And the inning continues.
Good look at that base runner, whether he's breaking towards second.
Bounce to third, and it gets past Machado and into left. And the Blue Jays have 2 men on.
Playing with a 6-3 record, and that's a good homestand. There's a bunt, and Wade's going to get to it, and then he's going to kick it.
He's ahead in the count here against Dylan Moore, 1-2. On the ground, Mydroth circles around it. And Elko not able to make the scoop at first. Let's go to Brook for a scoop from the club.
The white box was, he was on the ground first.
Off of Paredes, and no play. Rortvedt is aboard.
Yeah, that's when they say their middle name.
Yeah, right. Oof. Ground ball to third. Barrero bobbles the wet baseball, and that's going to cost him. And then he slipped as he turned it loose. That is not an easy play. That's what
Well, it didn't happen the way he wanted to. He is deserving of being a big league manager. He's deserving of that.
Well, that was Olayed by Garcia. His first error of the year will put Jackson Holiday out.
Hit hard, third base. Paredes bobbles, and everybody's safe.
He's growing. Yes, they were babies. They were not even babies back then. And we got Haas over here, and Jack is unlike his father. He might be a little camera shy.
And now a ground ball down to third. Tana kicks it.
You put all this work in, you come out, and that's your first at bat, and it's like a balloon pops.
Yeah, and you feel like, here we go again.
That's
safe.
There you go.
Lowe could not glove it off the dirt on it.
And a chopper to first. Guerrero can't come down with it. Looked like he would have had a.
And to the left side, right through Austin Riley. Here comes Abrams. And Keibert Ruiz will get bat on ball. And the Nats are on the board, so the teams will trade.
And hits a slider to the left side that Caminero cannot come up with.
And that Henderson in back-to-back at-bats. There's a breaking ball, another ground ball to Brooks Lee. He fumbles it. Well, now.
His first major league home run. And now Wilson down to third, takes a tough hop, and he's on for the 5th time in this game.
You coming out of it because you're putting in the work.
Sharply on the ground, but backhanded by Lawler. And he throws it away.
Reaches on the fielder's choice. And Isaac Paredes, a line drive off the glove of Garcia. And that's going to reach the outfield. Looked like Garcia had it on the line drive, but it deflected off his glove. And
my days are a little confused. Sorry, Jason. I saw the way you looked at me.
Well, I don't know how many outs there are. So there's a ground ball to first. Little bobble from Toro. Safe over there. McKinstry still legging it out. Gets another run. Malloy scores.
Twins hitters to swing at more of his pitches than the ones they want to hit.
It's a fair ball. Glove by Wade. He'll feed Roop, who can't hang on to it.
Good job by Lamar Wade Jr.
Completed sentence before he's ready to throw.
He doesn't overpower you, but he tries to beat you by working quick. Dubon is going to reach.
Four-seam, occasional changeup.
Ground ball down to third, and Durbin cannot come up with it cleanly.
Chopper to short is Bichette with the bobble, and that will make a run score. Neto comes in, an error by Bichette. 4-0 Angels.
He had a lot more time than he thought, I think, on that ground ball, too.
I mean, that's a playoff caliber offense. When you're talking about all those top fives, top sixes, glancing off Seager's glove. And Gonzalez will be aboard. What should have been out number 1.
It's a third and Mayo. He's been busy and he bobbles this one. His second error here tonight.
Staff will give up some home runs. Great call.
And now Lewis to third. That's a fair ball. A bobble there behind the bag. Long throw, and Lewis is safe. As
me left side. Chapman boots it. What is going on? MLB ranks this year top 10 in a bunch. There's a swiver to third. Chapman bobbles it to first, not in time. Behind the Dodgers at 23-11. Zayed to short. Adames bobbles. Fires over to first, not in time.
2 pitches today. Langford chops out one to third. Backhand Williamson, and he can't get it cleanly. Everybody's safe.
Grounded down to third and booted by Ramirez, and Kirk is going to reach. Boy, you don't see that very often.
Festive. My first question was, well, Nick Lodolo doesn't even listen to music. McClain loses the handle. Lodolo doesn't even listen to music, so let alone dance.
On a piece of paper looks better than this outing, and I would argue he might have thrown the ball better today than he did in San Francisco.
Agreed. Ground ball to shortstop, and then Krim couldn't hold on to it at first.
Yeah, I saw a stat. The last 5 lefties that the Rays have faced, they've lost 4 of them.
Booted by Volpe, and that's going to be an E6, allowing Caminero to reach.
What happens in April is to try to figure out what you got.
Another chopper. He's getting a lot of ground balls. Hamilton quickly over there, and it can't be dug out by Gonzalez. So Gasper will be safe.
Most importantly, it's working right now with his quality of contact, and he's, we haven't seen him this confident in the big leagues in a long time. Perfect time if picked, not picked, or picked.
Right side. Good glove on the backhand. Contreras bad throw. Friedel turns. Alertly shoots up to second. The catcher Pozo gathers in front.
Slowly hit to Chapman, and Chapman is going to lift up his glove just a little too soon.
7 with runners in scoring position. That's 20th in baseball.
One ball to third, and Duar dropped it. His throw to first is not in time on Med.
So it is true. 9th time the charm as Vargas with an error to start this 9th inning.
I think one of the reasons for that is he let that ball play him.
Soft speed pitches. Urias, one hopper off the glove of Beatty, and he can't pick it in time. Everybody's safe, Laureano scores after going to third on the Cowser hit. And he
outs and then gets Winker on a fly ball.
And then a little soft ground ball from Soto. Bobbled by Holiday, who shovels to first, not in time. It was grounded to third, booted by Norby. And the Reds get a run. Lux scores. Hot shot to the hot corner. It's 12-2. All-star Andrew Abbott. Connor Norby first pitch. McLean now plays short and loses that bouncing ball. They just inserted Santiago Espinal in second, lifting.
This one up the middle. Montgomery. And unable to make the play.
Two. JP with a backhand deep and a bobble and a rare blunder by JP Crawford. A one-out base runner and a man on it.
Front door breaking ball. Rosario lets it slip away. And look at Duran. He was smelling two. And then Alex Call picked it up and looked at that.
That ball's hit sharply to second. Off the feet of McLean. And the Phillies have the leadoff batter aboard.
To his credit, and that's a fair ball that was touched by Lowe in foul ground after it got by the bag and ending up at second. Off speed had him out ahead, and now Toro fails to make the connection. And then the ball kind of swatted around by Gonzalez. I think they're going to have to get.
Grounded to third. Gets under the glove of Shotwell. A bit of a low throw. Oh, Hoppy, the catcher, backs it up, but Guerrero.
See how he fares on the first payoff pitch of the game. He's going to throw a strike. Brady House comes charging, and then it just goes right down off of his glove.
Kim chops it to second. It's booted by Whitcomb, and he has no play. You don't have a lot of room for error when it's Kim.
Here's Riley Adams. He gets jammed. And another error by the Tigers. Nats are hitting hot potatoes all over the infield here. That's on the throw nonsense. But the official score did a good job of seeing exactly what was going on. Wow, that's a nifty pickup by McKinstry. But the throw is low and outside to Keith, and he couldn't hold on.
Yep.
You had to take a pitch, so it.
Ground ball to third. It's bobbled by Marte. He didn't know where it was. He still had a chance to throw him out. That'll be his third error.
And a broken bat, slow ground ball. Did he get hurt coming out of the box?
Catcher's interference.
Kim to short. Kicked by Correa. Well, it's not just been the bat.
And there's, 5 or 6 scouts right behind home plate.
Yeah, a little breaking ball chopped toward the middle. And a high throw safe at first. Josh Lowe is going to reach.
On the ground to the right side. Rafaela kicks it away. And Nico's safe at first.
And Jacob Young to the right side, and that's where Cronenworth is stationed. He will put everybody safe. And Jay Cronenworth will make his
streak snapped there in the fourth. Hit sharply out to short. Lopez keeps it in front of his body. High throw to first that he sails into the camera well. That'll be the 5th error of the season.
Hitting .270 for the year, and he hits the ground ball toward the middle of the diamond. The hop comes up nicely for Acuna, but the low throw can't be handled by Vientos, who's immediately tested at first base in his first
years. Has been around the Arizona offense.
To shortstop, Perdomo, and that ends up wildly away from first. So.
Ground ball at second base. And that sneaks on through from Sajasi, who looked like he was in front of it.
Batted in.
On the ground, a deep third, backhanded by Machado, slings it across and in and out of the glove of Arise. On a hop, could not pick it. And reaching.
On 0-1, it's a ground ball to shortstop. Mauricio Dubon, a high throw and a cartwheel safely. Handspring, somersault,
standards to be one of the better shortstops in all of baseball.
Suarez rolls one to third. It kicks off Moncada into left field. So that should be an error on the Angels' third baseman, allowing Suarez to reach to begin this inning.
Huge pickup for the Mariners.
Midnight Eastern on the day of the trade deadline. There's a ball off the glove of Smith, allows Adele to reach with 2 outs. Keep this series, keep their wild card relevance up. Seager lines one to center. Adele's right there, and he's dropped it. Adele didn't read it well off the bat. A line drive.
Soft ground ball, charging is Volpe. Fields fires, and a nice scoop. No, he can't come up with the ball. The scoop by Rice was not executed.
It's getting slippery, and it can become an issue.
McMahon bobbles, regains, fires. That'll be an E5.
And we didn't think he would. This is skied to left. And it falls. And Lee gets back.
A peek as to if Bailey Ober is coming off the IL to start the finale and the rubber game of this series tomorrow. And now Trevor Story with an error. The broken bat bouncer. It's Smith playing shortstop, dropping the ball.
So Newman barehanded. The ball's not moving really fast. And probably don't panic as much either.
And now Royce unable to transfer from glove to hand. That's the play he has been making.
First pitch to Mydroff, liked it. A hard ground ball to third. Backs up Kemp and not picked by Harper.
So that's going to be an error on Kemp. However,
Schumann throws high, and Christian Walker, from the time he hit that ground ball, never swinging from the Twins and not doing much with it either. Doing a lot of that.
Yeah, ground ball, and this is bobbled by Abrams. And that'll be an error. On the ground, Montgomery back it up, and it gets into left field. Going first to third is Horner.
And I don't know, a little tapper back to Garcia. Well, he bobbles. Now throws high, and Wilson is
I'm not going to lead you down that path. Maybe later. Short hop, gathered in by stretch at first, safe. And the first base umpire, Alfonso Marquez, saying Bushy.
The bat struggled obviously last year. And so the Mariners were able to find some value with Mitch Garver to get him behind the plate, as this just goes under the glove of J.P. Crawford. A play that J.P. would tell you.
In and out of the glove of Rice. Wagner will reach and the run will score.
That's why you tag up on a fly ball.
Right. Using his sinker tons and mixing in the four-seamer as well.
Good location, but it eats up Guerrero. And Grisham is on his way to second. Boy, it
on a day-to-day basis.
It's 2 balls and a strike on Max Kepler. It's a bouncer back to the mound. Warren fires it over the head of Volpe. And now on the play at second base, Marsh gets back. He almost overran the bag.
The edges, and Stowers, to his credit, laid off some tough pitches, drew the walk. That is off the knee of Black, and Stowers is going to reach. That is the 3rd error of the game for the Brewers. Yeah, just
picked him up. Returned to St. Louis, finished in KC. Third base,
Oh, Suarez. E5.
What would you say throughout your career was the one that was the most difficult?
You know, yeah, there's been a lot of ups and downs.
Bouncing ball over his Terang, and he bobbles, and Sanoha is going to reach. It's going to be a rare error for Bryce.
1-2 pitch. On the ground, Montgomery. And this one under the glove into left field.
As soon as he started giving some ground, you had a feeling that that one wasn't going to end particularly well.
Difficult needle to thread really was we were trying to figure out a way to remain competitive this year and try to get our fan base more engaged. And then
1-1 Javi Baez on the ground up the middle to second base. Little bobble, and that's not going to go anywhere for more. Javi is on.
They've been trying to get him with a bender.
Wow. Smokes up the middle. Bichette with a low throw in the dirt. And the inning continues. All those curves.
Doesn't go twice as much batting practice, but maybe 1.5 times.
On the ground, it's bobbled by Arias and will not be able to make the play.
Brewer's not able to square him up.
Big chopper in front of the mound, and it's dropped by Senga. No chance to get the speedy Perkins.
That's Jay out of context. This gets past the glove of Baldwin.
Here we go.
At third base, and Julio is aboard.
And it was really bad. High chop, left side. Bregman bobbles that. And India will...
Lefty, first batter that he faces is his pitching counterpart today, and Ohtani chops one down to first. That's off of the glove of Burleson, and Shohei's aboard.
That can be good. Just to watch them, how they interact when they were players.
It's grounded to short. Trevor Story, a pretty good defender in his own right, with a low throw, and it gets by Toro. Now the runner Smith has to scramble back to first, but he does get in safely.
Continues to take the baseball for the Halos. 22nd start, but just hasn't been able to get a win. That's off the glove of Shotwell, and that's probably going to be an error at first base. We'll have to wait to see, but either way, that's
off. Dingler is the number 8 batter. He's 0 for 2. High bouncer to third, cut off, bobbled by Otto Kemp. That'll be Otto's 5th error of the year.
I make it a point.
Yep.
I make it a point to give it to the kid.
Knuckled to third, and Urshela bobbles it, throws to first. He's not going to have a play. That had a lot of...
Rolls it over to third. Westberg to first. High throw. He's safe.
Pitch more often than not, and that's exactly what they've identified with that changeup.
Up the middle to the backhand of Altuve, and he bobbles it, and Ramirez is safe at first.
Last start. Sharply hit. Oh, what a play by Chapman! And this time Devers can't make the pick. And look,
John Vukovic's glove that he saw Davis playing with.
Kyle Farmer.
The 1-2. Swing, hits it on the ground, third base side. Backhanded by Bregman. He bobbles it. Still gets a throw off, but it's not in time. India reaches. Strike.
Bouncer in the hole. It kicks off the glove of Walls. So the Angels get their first base runner thanks to a misplay by a shortstop that rarely makes it a year.
It's the first one on one hop, right to Bogaerts.
Wild throw.
And Lourdes stays put. Bogaerts
fastball on you. It's going to be an error on Koss.
Bounced up the middle. Knocked down by Gonzalez. Not going to get PCA. And the leadoff man is aboard.
Ground ball. Volpe. And in the dirt, scooped up by Rice, but his foot came off the bag.
Crooks, hard ground ball that gets through Devers and into rights. Wynn goes first to third. And the Cardinals with a 2-out rally.
Here they are. They're hot.
Lee, bouncing ball off the glove of Thomas Sajazi.
So those are rather large.
Ground ball, and off the glove of Guerrero, off the glove of Jimenez. Bellinger will go to third. Jimenez, one of the most sure-handed second basemen. Blue ball is unbelievable. This one wrapped down to third, and it goes right off the glove of Correa. A moment ago, the hero with a home run off the post, and now.
It's a little ground ball, Moncada. Couple hops. Oh, a tough throw, and it gets past Peraza. We'll see where the throw, who's going to get charged with the error.
Jake Fraley bounces it over there to Suarez. He bobbles it, and Fraley reaches.
Frelick, hard ground ball is booted by Triolo. His second error.
101 wins per season. That's how dominant they have been.
That ball sizzled past Kramer. It ate up Jackson Holiday and ended up in center field. Looked like that ball would get to Holiday.
Dwayne BA, it seems like they're on the cusp of doing that if they can keep these winning ways up.
Well, there's a bunt down that first base side, and it's bobbled, recovered, and the throw. Safe call there.
Fireworks show. You could have gone with some Culture Club there. No?
No.
All right. Perdomo. Locklear couldn't quite make the tag. The throw.
He's a 2-run double. It's the biggest hit of the game so far. He tops this to short. Bichette bobbled. That's no play. It's a lead.
Park, Don.
We saw that a year ago against the Atlanta Braves as they took game one. There's a bunt bid by Fermin. The new pitcher ends as they go off the glove of the first baseman. And reaching is Fermin.
Nick Fortes leads it off, and a ground ball is short. Bobble there by Crawford, reaching across. And Fortes is on again, this time to lead off the inning.